from the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, and thanks to the Tulsa Oilers for doing that, and perfect timing. It's cold. A lot of coats are going to be needed. This is a look at what's going on. That massive storm that came through with severe weather in our area last night about this time has moved off, and you can see the circulation pattern with the snow over there. Winter storm warnings, blizzard warnings, the next storm system getting ready to move on in. So there's a lot of things happening as we go through the weekend. Biggest one by far and away is how cold it is. Right now our temperature down to minus 22 in Billings. It hasn't been that cold all winter long out there. In fact, they haven't even had snow up there. They've had geese, snow geese and geese that have been up there, and they haven't moved south because it's been so mild. That is a big shift. So hopefully there isn't going to be a whole lot of loss of life as far as it's concerned for geese as well. Minus 34 is a wind chill in Bismarck, minus 41 over there in Billings, minus 11 in Kansas City. The true Arctic air is literally just into southern Kansas now, just south of Kansas City, Emporia area, and that's pushing south. So that's going to be with us, and on Sunday it intercepts basically a storm system. So that's going to give us a 100% chance of precipitation. That's snow, but how much is still a little bit in question. We're going to try to promise 2 inches of snow, but there's going to be a few folks that get a little bit more. Now the good news is briefly that Arctic air will get out of here, but not until about Wednesday. We should go above freezing, not by far, but a little bit. And then we do have a wraparound and colder air that'll come back and get us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next weekend. So we have another really cold weekend because of this system that's just off on the eastern half of the country, and it's going to clip us here in eastern Oklahoma. Then we get out to about 12 to 14 days, and finally, most of the Arctic air is like, go away, stay away. And it should just not have to be a big deal for us. After that, there's still going to be a shot or two that can happen. Right now, we're worried about the shot that's headed our way. Teens on the north side, we're hanging at 26 right now around Lake Eufaula, 29 in Stigler. And as far as the winds are concerned, winds are picking up just a little bit on the northern tier areas. We've had the winds die down for a while, but they're coming back, and that's part of that Arctic air. So it now feels like 3 in Coffeyville and 20 right around Okmulgee. By morning, our actual temperatures will be in single digits north, with teens around Tulsa and about 19 to 20 on the south side. Saturday, not too bad. A few snow flurries as that Arctic air continues to squeeze in. Don't be surprised you see some snow flurries from Tulsa to the north. Not much, but there could be a few. Then everybody's waiting. Say, okay, Saturday, cold. We know that. Windy, cold. Bundle up if you have plans on Saturday night. Layered clothing. And then Sunday comes along. Sunday morning, church services, bitter cold. Wind chills will be down there, 10 to 18 below zero for the morning hours. But the snow starts to move in around noontime, and during the afternoon is our best shot of snow. Single digits and teens for highs. So this again is just rough. By the time we get into Sunday night, it's down to basically snow flurries for us. Better chances of snow will then develop down to the south and east, maybe in the southeast part of our viewing area for early Monday morning, while we're just plain ugly cold. It's Martin Luther King Day to top it off, but it is really, really cold. So odds of snow, good. Amounts of snow, 2 inches to maybe 4 inches. If you are east and southeast of Tulsa, you could go over 4 inches of snow. And so hopefully we have enough. It's going to be powdery snow, so it's not like snowman making or snowball making, but there will be weather impacts during the Sunday midday and afternoon and evening. And a lot of that will have to do with some bridges, overpasses, and slick and hazardous, especially in sheltered areas, because with it being snowy and it's going to go into sheltered areas, that'll make it slick in some of those areas. Remember the wind chill, and remember frostbite. It takes about 30 minutes when we get really low wind chills during the morning and midday hours. So if we have snow on the ground, kids want to go out on Monday since schools are out for Martin Luther King Day, make sure they're aware of what's going on. So the forecast itself, good chance of snow, not 100% for everybody, but about 80 to 90% chance. So let's hope some kids finally get to sled and have some good times doing that without freezing. We're looking at tomorrow to be a very cold day, and we'll just be shivering, but that's about what we have to do. As far as the forecast is concerned and breaking it down, we'll be about 24 midday, falling to about 16 probably by 6 o'clock tomorrow. So that gives you an idea as that Arctic surge moves in. There's that snow on Sunday. Again, about 2 to 4 inches the way it looks. That's the good news there for kids.
If kids do want a little snow, they do.
My goodness, it's been a long time, so we're going to try to see what happens. All right.